You already know what it is. Prodigy Starks. Going for his 5th championship. Game 4. Against the Boston Celtics. We played the Boston Celtics last time. So it's a rematch from Prodigy Starks and Kyrie Irving. Let's get it.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Celtics have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none, in the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before, drive them to victory. It's a must-win Game 4 against the Utah Jazz. The NBA postseason coming up next.
And there he is. Prodigy Starks. Ain't gonna be noisy for too long.
Clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off.
At 95 now, and with the boost.
Hall of Fame sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And we're happy to have
Gatorade boost and skill boost.
In the history of the game, Kevin Garnett. KG, welcome. How's that headset feel? Man, this is...
Shoot, I had to play Phoenix. In the first round, I had to play... Lakers in the second round.
They're going to lay it all on the line tonight as they look for their first win of this series.
No, I played Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Can't remember who I played in the second round.
And you never know what happens injury-wise.
That irrelevant, huh?
A crazy break here or there. So just win this one and give yourself
Okay, that's how we gonna start off. Donovan.
Jimmy Butler is out there with
Sheesh.
Simmons.
Let's go.
Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it starts in
Oh,
a
come
point.
on, that's a foul.
Now here is Irving, and Black Hole's going to pick up the foul.
I could tell because they're
That's
going
his first foul.
always going to delay animation then instead of just letting me do it.
So
If you're gonna delay it, let us back off.
And Kevin, you think about
In that situation.
veteran mentorship for young players looking back.
Because literally, I'm just trying to steal the ball.
Mentorship for you.
Sam Mitchell, Terry Porter, shout to Doug West, shout to J.R. Ryder, shout to Christian.
That's
Laettner,
off.
all these.
No contest.
Good and bad. I'm learning something from all
Thanks,
these
2K.
guys. Shout to Kevin McHale, shout to rest in peace to the great Flip Saunders. These are all my vets who helped me progress as a guy and as a player. And more importantly, took me under their wing, taught me finances, taught me about life, taught me how to be a young man, taught me about being professional, learning this book of business when it came to basketball.
2K sending all these screenshots, showing you the skills and stuff. I honestly, this year, don't really care. That is not what I was trying to do. Literally tried to dribble right there. Guess I held it on too hard. Anyways, really don't care about the graphics and stuff like that. Like, I'm not really impressed by the screenshots and stuff. Because I think they're just kind of playing this. Every year we kind of see these things and you're kind of like, it's like more lighting and more sweating and stuff like that, and you're kind of looking at it like, are y'all doing that just to make us feel like y'all have improved it? Like, let me see the game. You know what I mean? Let me just wait for the game. Like 19 was better, you know, graphically, just a little bit, you know. Honestly, at this point, we got to go to the next generation. I mean, that's a lot of our opinions. If you play games, that's a lot of our opinions as far as graphics and all that are concerned. It's like we're pretty much gonna have to wait to the next generation. PS5 and whatever they're gonna call the new Xbox.
11 feet away. That one falls. Starks has got his second basket of the game.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called.
Oh yeah, give me that.
But yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches.
I don't know why y'all gotta make it so complicated for somebody to get a steal, but
His touch has been terrific.
Well, boy.
Most of what he puts up is going down.
And I averaged 4.7 this year.
Starks against Irving.
And it's complicated to get steals on this game. Because they just give them back. They give it back to the player.
And Kevin, what's it feel like when
Oh my God.
you're one of the most dominant players of this
I deserve that one. I don't care how lucky that shot was. I deserve that one. Should have turned the corner. Like when you get by people, they still have players holding on to you. It's like, bro, I turned the corner. Give me the benefit of the doubt. If he tries to foul, if he tries to go up with me, okay, fine. And he gets to nip the ball, or he blocks. Deflects it, blocks it, or something, or he fouls me, fine. But once I turn the corner, allow me to finish.
The camaraderie and the energy that you're able to get, the friendships, the bonds you're able to get in this. Now you have to give it to your team.
That's why I never understand that crap.
You've always deferred. You've always said, thank you, but
Like it's got to be an in between 2K. You got to figure that out in 2K20. In other words, 18 you pretty much could go by. 19, they hang on to you, even when you got past them. Unless you're in takeover. Actually, sometimes they cheese you on takeover. Oh, come on.
Because one person just don't come into that and do that. That's the best team.
now here is Irving after the miss from Starks.
Come on, let's go. Oh,
Outside Tatum.
that's all.
Pointer. Simmons
Nice rebound. Let's go.
Utah trailing here. Right side, Butler. In the corner, Simmons.
Oh crap! Get it.
Mitchell against Brown.
Dog, y'all can't hold us in the paint like that. I understand what you're trying to do, because players get physical and somebody can hold people and stuff like that. Bro, if I'm moving my joystick, just from a video game logic, 2K, you have to realize at some point in time I can get out.
A nice shot by Irving.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Jazz have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. On the way starts. Simmons left side. Nice hook shot. Simmons
Why?
got his second bucket of the night.
I don't care if he made it. It's like, why is that your attack plan in that situation? The lane is open. You're a slasher.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Good. And the type of leader you are, Kevin, the idea.
Come on, pass it out. Come back.
Guys, what a wild first half
Killer.
this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And that last
Y'all gotta do that. Switch the takeover button too, man. Because I jam hard on the. They didn't even hit the. And see, that's the thing. When you get a team takeover, they act like it's hard to press the dang on button.
That time on the assist by Simmons.
It's hard to press R3. You have to press it multiple times.
This quarter, the game plan is
But when I go for a layup
ball and get out of the way.
or dunk or something, or I struggle or I'm posting up somebody heavy and go for a shot, all of a sudden I'm in takeover mode. I don't want to be in takeover mode unless I'm on the park or a pro-am. When I play my career, I want team takeover. And sometimes I just stay on my player the whole time. Because sometimes I just want to go rogue. I just want to drop like a couple of points in a row. I mean, that's how I dunked on LeBron in takeover mode. Plus, LeBron actually stayed put. Like I'm telling you, anytime you can get a dunk on LeBron, you need to stop your game, clip it, and send it to where you want to. I send mine to Twitter.
Leading the league in points per game, such a great player. And of course, Kyrie Irving.
And whether it's been
Because it don't happen very much for me. Well, it's happened more than. Because I play my career a lot. It's happened more than probably the average. But that mud be moving out the paint, man.
You just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an
Oh yeah, give me that.
Fellas, isn't that why you like to have a great point guard who makes a play above the rim like that?
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons This team is
Next year they gotta. I wish they always say this. You gotta change. We gotta have choices. I mean, we had choices in 17 as far as your team color of your sleeves and stuff like that. But I really want a choice to pick your regular shorts or the short shorts in game. I wouldn't have that choice because, like I said, in real life, I would not wear it that way. Just culturally, how I grew up, we didn't wear them like that. Like, I'm not going back to the triple XL crap. I mean, well, I didn't never wear it that big, but I'm just saying that was my era. The crazy triple XL throwback jerseys and stuff like that. I'm not doing that. But I mean, like I said, on the game though, from a cosmetic or an optics perspective,
Michael Jordan was one of the
looks cold on him.
Seriously, Jordan could go into a place where he could go repetitive and he could go on talking to you.
I mean, that's why I wear the throwback jerseys a lot of times when I'm playing. Plus, Utah just has some nice ones, man. Especially the ones that the white, teal, and purple. Because though I remember those growing up watching Jordan play.
You got there when you in that moment, you're just riding the wave. You're just gonna ride it. Great ones know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm out here trolling Kyrie again because I got the I think I got the 4 zone.
Hayward outside. Here's Simon and another basket.
Nice shot. Actually, this team is not badly matched up though. As far as like, we have a lineup that's like versatile. Like both teams, they match up very well as far as switching and stuff like that. Because I got Michael Porter Jr. that can play the 3 and the 4. I got Obama. I got Rudy Gobert as my bigs. I got Jimmy can play the 2 and the 3. Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 and the 2. I can play the 1 and the 2. Got Quartermain coming off the bench. Hayes, it's trash, but some auto-generated player that I have. He won't shoot. Whenever I give him the ball, he won't shoot. So that's why I label him as trash. And sometimes when he does shoot, 2K doesn't let him. 2K, I don't understand why you don't let bigs make shots. Oh yeah, I forgot I got Simmons. That's old teammate, won championship with him in Orlando. Simmons can shoot.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Irving can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding.
Fillet out here filleting on these niggas.
Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Brown. And
Jason Tatum, where you at, bro?
Out the middle. That's the Boston 5.
Come on now.
Okay, well, let's go down to
oh yeah, give me that.
Hey guys, what black hole?
Oh, nice tip.
Against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He had an incredible number of
I still think you should have the ability to, if you're going to throw to a 6'10 person, 6'11 person, I think you throw it higher than what Kyrie can get in that situation. I mean, maybe you give people the benefit of the doubt of doing that. I mean, if it's against Westbrook, maybe because he has more athleticism, he's able to jump up and get it or something like that. But give me the benefit of the doubt of being able to throw over Kyrie in that situation to get my assist. Because if I knew that, if I didn't project that was going to happen, I would have just kept the ball and dunked on him.
It's a 16-point game. Down kicks to Yabusele.
Yabusele.
Brown inside, defended by Butler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
And Brown drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact.
I've been watching Good Game, bro. He had early access to the Superstar mode on Madden 20.
Makes it off the glass. Simmons got 5 points now.
I'm gonna play it because I love Madden.
Coming from inside the paint now.
And it looks good from from a game perspective, it looks like they did, you know, work on some gameplay. Like, you won't really know until you actually play it as far as gameplay goes. But I mean, it looks aesthetically good, you know, cosmetically good or whatever to a certain extent. Not much of a story though, from what I've gotten watching. He's put out like 5 episodes. Not much of a story. Of course, in the beginning, see, that's where they mess up. You don't have to have like big production stories, but as long as you're along the way, like I'm playing in the playoffs, and this is my 5th season playing in the playoffs, and 2K has the nerve to have a graphic on here saying won his first MVP.
To have ability to sign and trade players in this league.
I got 4 MVPs, five MVPs.
There's no mishaps on
There's enough money around. Exactly.
It's like, bro,
movement is more than
I'm just saying stuff like that. That's a part of the story right there.
Players doing 2 years.
Yes.
So yeah, you can.
The game should know this type of stuff. It does, because theoretically it has it in my player card, so technically you do know.
And the basket is good. Starks has got 32 points in the game.
So I'm just saying, like, little things like that. And see, Madden, pretty much, you start off in college. I mean, most of us already know the story anyways. Before Good Game Bro even had access, they had already told us, gave a synopsis about it anyways, that you're going to college, you're going to play 1 or 2 games in to get to the national championship. Oh, you pick your team, your college team to play with first, and stuff like that. I don't even know why Madden didn't bring back face scanning. At this point, almost every game should darn near have game scanning if you're gonna have some kind of story where you have the flexibility to kind of be yourself. I know everybody's not gonna want to do it, but some of these games we play, especially like some of these ones like
can be a real problem. You've got to respect his reach.
Like the Division and some of these other games that just look like gritty and grimy. Would you want to see yourself in that kind of graphics? That'd be kind of dope. So I mean, like, but whatever, you know. It's I don't know who I'm gonna go college-wise, because I don't really have a college football team. I watch a lot of SEC football.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Starks. Rebound by the Celtics.
And I love Duke everything, but I'm not really I'm more of a Duke basketball player. I mean, basketball fan than I would be a football fan. I keep up with Duke football, but I'm not. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a fan.
It's another great indicator of which team won in the hustle department. And tonight they didn't win that.
But yeah,
Kevin, you talk a lot about passion, but also fundamentals.
You only get those few or whatever. You can, of course, you get to pick your city that you're from. So I'll pick my, you know, my actual city in Greenville, South Carolina. But I hope, because he got drafted to the Raiders, I hope y'all didn't pigeonhole it to where most of us or all of us go to the Raiders, because I really don't want to go to the. I really don't want to go to the Raiders, and if that's the story, it's no point in me even. It's not like I do that many videos at this point now, but I'm just saying there's no point in me doing a story mode to that. If I just see everybody, because I would assume that some other people are going to be able to start bringing out some videos too for it. Well, maybe he's the only one that got. Normally, I see more people, more than one person have clearance. That's what they did with Long Shot. But I hope it's not that. I don't want to play with the Raiders. That's just how I feel about that. I mean, it would be great to play with AB. Don't get me wrong, but if you're pigeonholing it to that point to where you get drafted, you already don't get a choice. Or if I gotta play real bad just to get somewhere else, I might have to do that crap. But since I haven't seen more than one, I've only seen one person do this process, I can't really tell if it's pigeonholed to being just the Raiders. I hope not, because that defeats the purpose of even playing the game. It looks like you just play the game kind of like 2K. My thing is this though, like y'all got to start adding more interactive things. It's not really like, obviously I just want to play my career. A lot of people still do play my career like that, but it would be cool to just see certain things. Like even at work yesterday, I was saying that wouldn't it be dope if before the game, you know, while you're doing shoot around, you know, before you even pick to do shoot around, like maybe you can go over to your trainer, get stretched out, stuff like that. What else? Oh, really what we was talking about is being able to go to the other side and interact with players. And maybe make relationships with players. So if you're in LA and you're about to play LeBron and them, and you haven't met LeBron, and and you go over there to talk to LeBron, or LeBron comes over and introduces himself to you. I'm not talking about a cutscene. It's just mindless interaction, basically. Just looks like y'all talking together and stuff like that. And maybe you meet up with somebody like Marcus Smart. Not trying to make it seem like Marcus Smart is a bad guy. I'm just saying, like, maybe Marcus Smart don't want to interact with you. And you choose to feel some type of way about that, and y'all are rivals. And so when that game comes up, it's a little bit tougher because you and Marcus Smart are jawing at each other the whole time and stuff like that. Especially somebody like, for me, I picked out Marcus Smart because it's a possibility Marcus Smart is going to have to guard me. I'm usually a point guard. It ain't going to affect me too much if LeBron's not guarding me. So I wouldn't pick him to necessarily be a rival against me. But if you play the 3 and you feel some type of way, you didn't feel like LeBron embraced you as the new next big thing, then you go, all right, cool, fine. Or maybe you just want to be his rival just because. Or maybe you want to be Zion's rival because y'all both rookies.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure.
And you need something to shoot for. I mean, it'd just be dope like that. I'd love to see fan interaction, celebrity fan interaction, just regular fan interaction. If I have a knockout like this game I have right now, 40 points and 6, I should be able to go. This is another thing me and one of my coworkers are talking about. I should be able to go. Wow, that's crazy to me. I should be able to go up to a fan in a wheelchair, or just a fan in general, a kid or whatever, and just take off my shoes, take off my jersey, take the Sharpie out, sign off my jersey and give it to him, or sign my shoes and give it to him, or sign my shoes and just throw it randomly in the crowd.
No good on the 3. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz.
Like, I love the fact that they added where when you're about to break a record, they start talking about it in the game, but they don't talk to you as though you're actually in the game. They sit there and have all these little conversations about fun facts and conversations about Jimmy Butler and people like that, but they don't make it seem like at some point you're the marquee player. And at some point there should be little things outside of the stupid China thing and stuff like that. Like, everything is recycled from the beginning. If I'm dominating the league in scoring, steals, and assists, that should be a part of the conversation in the game. Sorry, my career is basically an excuse for you to be narcissistic about something like this. Like, I'm sorry, it's about you. Everything's about you.
Is it possible that he could have a similar level of impact in a broadcast?
Oh wow, I thought that was a steal.
My boy, so I believe definitely he can do whatever he puts his mind to.
Nice rebound, let's go.
Kevin is a hard worker, and he knows anything in life. You know, when you have to be a rookie, work hard, learn the game, and then do your thing. I'm sure.
I wonder what free agency is gonna look like after this game. Because I got like 7 to 8 players that possibly can go. I just started to think about that because when I passed to Jabari and Jabari didn't do nothing with it, I was like, yeah, you need to go. I'm a Duke fan, but you need to go. I didn't ask for him though. That's another thing. That's one thing I really don't understand why 2K won't allow you to get involved in as a player. You see player control going on in real life.
Down it goes.
where they're able to, I mean, if you look at the duos and stuff like that, they're able to, you know, convince other players to play with them. So I think I should be able to talk to the GM to keep certain players. I had marketing on my team coming off the bench.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Because, I mean, my player is similar to, like, a Westbrook, a Westbrook embodied, like a Westbrook Kyrie, but he also plays like LeBron in the sense that he's kind of have to have shooters around him to do what he does. I mean, I averaged 15 assists this season. 15.5. I mean, we still got Simmons, we still got Donovan Mitchell can shoot, Jimmy Butler can shoot, you know, stuff like that. But I had Marketing and I had somebody else on my team going into the fourth season.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure.
And it was going to be crazy flexibility going on here.
Here's Starks, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so
like, so when because 2K has a tendency to do this, make you play with bench players the whole time, like most of the time. Like, you'll start off with your starters, and then all of a sudden when they sub, you're just playing with subs and auto-generated players. And so when you're able to get free agency, you start picking up, especially this year since they allowed you to have like 3 of the players that you want. I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna bulk up my team. We're versatile 3s and 4s, you know, 2s type of guys, defensive 2-way guys, you know, that type of players, just to get it popping basically.
Back to you, Kevin.
That way, when we get our reserves in, I still got starters. Marketing starts on the Bulls, and Marketing actually had he didn't have that great of a season in his sophomore year, but he was injured in the first season, so he trended up afterwards. But I mean, rookie year was a really good rookie season. So I mean, you got people like that, and then somebody else that they traded them, because both of them went to Dallas. And I was just like, and you don't be knowing, because you just, like, for me, I just play game to game, you know, and one day I just looked up and I was just like,
He's a tricky cover. He does a good job of
who the heck is this? And it was Jabari Parker, and I'm like, the heck? I mean, they've never traded away my starters. As you can see, Ben Simmons is still out here, you know, Jimmy Butler, Donovan Mitchell, and Rudy Gobert. I mean, that could happen, though, to Rudy. As much as they switch him and Mobama on here, and as close as their ratings are on this game right now, due to progression, yo, don't be a pussy. See what I'm saying? Don't be a pussy. Just put it up. You're right down there, man.
Look, he's driven him to this lead, and it doesn't look like he's going to ease up until the final whistle.
I'm not going to ease up. We're trying to go for another championship. And neither should my teammates.
Now, here is Irving.
Like, let bigs play like how bigs are supposed to play. I know they're not Shaq. I understand that. But these guys know how to shoot a layup. These guys know how to, you know, get down low and make a shot. That's why I be making so many points. People wonder why I make some points. Because I have the ball in my hand at all times because I'm the point guard. And I demand it, and I want to play fast, and there's just certain reasons I want to score a high volume, but I also want to get my teammates involved at some point. And I'm not waiting for you to make a shot that you should go ahead and take. If you're not willing, if the computer's not willing to let you go ahead and take the shot, give the ball back to me. I'll take it. I'll drop 90. Last game I dropped 108 points. And probably had like 11. Well, I don't think I had 11. I probably had like 8 assists.
Nice job setting up for that shot. Everything working together for Tatum.
Starts with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Utah shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And see, 2K is backwards with this stuff too. I struggle with Phoenix. I still sweat Phoenix, but I struggle with Phoenix. I struggle with the Lakers.
And the 3 off target.
majority of the game. I should say I struggled with the Lakers majority of the game because it still became a blowout. If you go back and look at the box score, some of those were still blowouts. And the third team, the second team, because the third team was the Lakers I played. Whoever I played in the second round, I struggled with them too.
And Utah the other way now. Inside, Starks.
Similar to like the Lakers.
And he's been dominant here.
I ain't really struggled with Boston.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
Well, this game, it started off going back and forth
Now
though.
defended by Starks. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of ball.
There we go, team takeover.
Beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling halfway through this one.
That's another thing I don't understand about the game. There's a guy on the sideline that had the little mohawk thing. He's an auto-generated player. When they actually put guys like that in there, I will find a way to get them open and pass them. They will not shoot the ball. Oh, like, nigga, this is your time to shine. If you don't want to shoot the ball, it's like, that's crazy to me. All the way. Might as well. That's why I like doing team takeover.
Has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive.
Because every single one of these players, outside of Rudy, the 1 to the 4, can slash at any point in time. I can just run the floor with any one of them. Now, of course, Ben and Prodigy are the better ones to get to the bucket at ease. Well, Ben, Prodigy, and Donovan. I forgot Donovan can get to the rack at ease. But Jimmy's not really a total slasher. He can slash, but that's not technically his string to a certain extent. Because even right now, he has the lock. He has the lock on. Oh wow! It seems like every time you get in Simmons' vicinity, he either somebody's deflecting his pass or he fumbles the ball, or he misses an easy layup.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
From 15 feet away, a nice shot by Tatum.
Try to switch over to Prodigy to get Tatum, and they'll never let you. They never let you get full control of your player as quickly as you need to. Get full control. I understand sometimes you know, defense is going to be, they're going to get caught off guard and stuff like that. But the fact that you have a controller in your hand, I think you should have a little bit more control of. Especially when you're going from playing with one guy to being able to play with 5 at one time. Oh, come on, don't do this.
Over Starks. Irving misses.
No, come on.
He's the key if they're going to make a run. He's been way off this court.
Starks the pass to Simmons.
Oh, crap.
Excellent D there from Mirotic.
Yeah, because you slowed my rhythm down.
The Celtics shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks.
I had already let go of the trigger,
Rebound, Utah.
which made it look early. It really wasn't early.
In the game. Here's Starks. Hits it again. Wow.
Make that
It's called payback, 2K.
Yet everything is going his way right now.
My goodness.
That's one of the guys they traded away from me. I had Mirotic on my team too.
This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And work.
Matter of fact, I had Marcus. That's how I got Marcus Smart. And Marcus Smart gone too.
On the wing, Brown.
Like 2K thinks because it gets closer to the trade deadline that they just got to start changing our team on purpose, and you don't even have. Like, to me, you should have control over that.
Take that from them today. Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
At least you could send us a text on the phone.
Warwick the pass to Tatum.
I mean, what's the point of having a phone? Oh, only for corny messages through social media and the same auto-generated messages from Greek and Corey Harris and Marcus. You would think Marcus would have already learned by now that ain't nothing you can do to shake me in this situation.
And his presence as a scorer.
Because Marcus is a good player, you know, whatever.
For the rest of the team, he's a fallback option when.
Well, Marcus don't have five. Don't have four MVP. I mean, 5 MVPs. We don't have three defensive player of the year.
Have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers.
He's not on his way to a 5th championship. Matter of fact, I think that might have been who he had to play in the second round. No, Spurs got beat before we even had a chance to play them. I'll have to look at the playoff board when I get off there.
To the middle, here's Irving. Uses the glass.
Just a red contest, not a block.
Irving's got 22.
The ability to work angles and convert with either hand. I mean, Irving with the beautiful move there.
You took me out of the situation where I could.
Go with a 3. The shot's good from Hayes.
You took me out of the situation where I could actually block it.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now.
And Hayes finally taking the shot and making it.
The 3 from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, and all
come on, let's go.
Tatum now has a quicker shot release. Probably a little better balance as well.
Irving against Starks. And no good that time.
I don't know. I've narrowed it down to 6 teams, though, for 2K20. Technically, I've narrowed it down to less than that.
Utah with the rebound.
It was like New York. It's the Bulls because I'm a Bulls fan. I mean, I think everybody should consider New York in any year until they finally win the championship.
Utah, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
Free throw good. Starks. Some changes for Boston. Comes
like I said,
and Simmons
your favorite team, if you have a favorite team, some of y'all play 2K, you're not actual basketball fans, so I don't know. Your favorite team should always be an option. So the Bulls is definitely one of my favorite options, but it probably won't be the Bulls because we got Chris Dunn and we got Kobe White. And probably like 3, we probably got 4, we probably got 2 more point guards on the roster. I just don't like a loaded roster. I mean, obviously 2K is gonna allow you to be in there, but I want to feel like you
they're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Like I was moving into that position, like I was already. Like kind of like Zion, we know Zion's in his position. You know what I mean? Kind of like that, or kind of like when Lonzo first came in, you kind of knew he was gonna be the point guard type of situation. Or when Kyrie got drafted, you know, #1 pick for the Cavs, you knew he was gonna be the point guard for that team. So I kind of want to be the face of, or at least the face of that position. Even though you know you're going to start on the bench for the most part.
It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering.
Like, because even my rebirth player, I went to Detroit and I'm not starting right away.
And you can see the play calling this had.
And I'm like, with my rebirth, you're at 89 automatically.
Now they built up the confidence.
Nobody on Detroit was. Nobody, not even Blake Griffin. Like Blake Griffin probably is, I don't know, probably 88, 89, something like that. But I mean, like, we're not the same position anyways. And I understand Reggie Jackson is a formidable point guard, but the rally situation, nobody. Not that many people in Detroit are. They're barely in the 80s. The whole team.
3-point shooting and getting pretty good results. Starks against Simmons.
Wow.
And there's the pass to Quarterman. Kicks to Bamba. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Starks. And good. There's another
70.
And that's 70.
But yeah, I'm like,
unbelievable.
Who else was the other team I picked? I'm thinking about Charlotte. Charlotte's close to home. They got Rozier. No disrespect to Terry Rozier, but the reality situation is his rating's not going to be high. It's not going to be like it's going to be like it's a real controversy or a battle. Like they kind of already know who you are in that situation. If you like base it on real life, and I'm getting drafted, and technically I'm 85 off the rip. It's like, you know, it's kind of like I'm projected to be the starter over Terry Rozier in that situation. Plus, Kemba just left too, so it's like, are you playing for Jordan? Type of thing. Make Jordan look like a better GM than he actually is. I winning him a championship.
He understands how to put the defender at a disadvantage.
Who else? Somebody else.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Oh, Phoenix was one too. Phoenix.
That's also good. So he hits both.
Because they didn't. I wanted Phoenix to get that number 2 spot. Because I would have liked to see John Morant and Devin Booker play together.
Again, what an avalanche!
But it's pretty cool that John Morant's at Memphis. So that'd be interesting. Honestly, if John Morant didn't go to Memphis, Memphis probably would have been a. Because I already knew they was gonna let go Conley. Like if you watch NBA, you already knew they were done with Conley because they tried to trade him in the season. So you already knew in off season he was gone. So Memphis would have definitely been somewhat I would have thought about. They probably would have made my top 6 of that. Brooklyn probably would have made it if Kyrie didn't. Because Brooklyn was on mine last year.
Outside Tatum.
I just didn't go to Brooklyn. Because I didn't know how much I wanted to play with D'Lo. I didn't want him like taking my phone or nothing on the game. And
oh man, right there. Hey, willing to sacrifice his
you know how that goes. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like playing with other point guards. Like technically, you could put D'Lo at the 2 because he's like 6'5". I was like, but yeah, and then the last 2 were my of course, you know, I gotta play with my boy Jimmy. I played with Jimmy like almost no, I've literally played with Jimmy every year. Every year. 17. I've literally played with him, 17. Because I went to Sacramento on 17, of course, with Justice Young. Of course, you always get that 1-year contract now. So I was able to go where I wanted to go, so I went to Chicago.
Defense is right there. Starks and
of course, Jimmy was at Chicago during that time, so it was like me, Justice Young, and Jimmy with Dwayne Wade. So yeah. And 18, I just got him on my team like I did on 19. 18, I got him in free agency. Just like I did on what's going. So this time it would be different. If I went to the Heat, the reason why I would go to the Heat is to go play with Jimmy. Dragic's not going to be that big. Here again, we already know what Dragic is as far as a player. He's not going to get better as far as... He's not going to trend upward as far as my player is. Prodigy. So I mean, it's like you already have the spot basically. You already kind of earned the spot as the rookie, the superstar rookie point guard in that situation. And then it's the East. Like I'm assuming 2K20 they're gonna let KD just go ahead and play, just for the heck of it, just for it to be fun and competition on my career. But it's still not gonna be like the West. And then my last team is Dallas. Dallas with Prodigy at the point guard, with Luka at the guard, at the 2 guard. With
Welcome back to game 4 as we get back into the action. They've got
what you call it, 4? KP, the unicorn.
Into the power forward position.
Sheesh.
That's the Boston 5. Just 3 to shoot. Fires for 3.
So I mean, come on, man.
Rebound by Harrell.
The only downfall of that is
The
you're
Jazz shooting 70%
still gonna be in the
floor.
West.
Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Here's Starks, and good. He hits it
But
again.
that would be incredible too, though, because you're gonna be playing majority of the duels, like four games.
There is no slowing this guy down.
4 games
He
a
is
season.
on
Oh my
fire.
God, y'all really just did that to me.
Simmons passes to Bailey. Nice ball movement by Boston. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Utah making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
See, they pick and choose while your movement is on here. It's ridiculous. Steal the ball and I just go right past the ball.
Here's Bailey. He's defended
Oh,
by
that's
Hill.
bull.
And
I
it's
know
White
I blocked
missing.
that one.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that.
That's one guy I
take
wanted to
it
keep on our team. It's real. I think his contract's going up.
And guys, this is where their depth
I'd rather keep.
really
I'd
comes
keep
into
him. He
play.
hustles,
They've
man.
got such talent at that
Gotta make
position.
those though. They free,
They'd love
baby.
to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop off.
And he ends up
They put
missing
Hayes
both
out more than
free
they
throws.
put Darrell. Matter of
And
fact,
so it's Boston with it.
stupid.
Here's Simmons. That ball is good for
I mean,
another
obviously I can
field goal.
change the minutes on there.
6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
High percentage looking tight. It's hard to miss that one.
From deep, and he hits
Thank
the
you.
triple. 3 points there on the shot from Starks.
Gotta dead that one. Somehow I had him leaning.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
I know I'm a slasher.
White against Starks.
I'm not a
Simmons
pure
passes the
slasher
bait.
though.
And Jonathan Simmons gets the whistle
Shot
that
creating
time.
slasher. So
That's his first foul.
technically I should be able to shoot the 3 in situations like that. I think wide open transitions 3. I didn't think they need a wide open. Open up the green window a little bit more when it comes to that. Wide open shots, especially in transition.
Outside Mirotic.
Because, I mean, you let the computer make it? Look at that.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going at it.
That's
Let's go
disrespectful.
home. That was just
That is
ridiculous.
disrespectful.
I do not
It's
remember the last
entirely
time I
too
saw
much
a
to be
dunk
doing this.
like that in a game. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the
Come
fourth.
on, give me that. Yo, that's crazy.
White the pass to Simmons.
How many steals I have? I don't even know. That's off. Trying
He's
too
off on
hard,
that
man.
one. And it's Utah the other way. On the wing, Porter. And it's blocked by Mirotic. And he recovers it. A second chance effort. And it starts that time on the assist by Porter.
88 keys, piano, man.
Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball
Shoot,
inside.
88
and
points and 8
attacking at the rim.
rebounds. I feel so
To the
graceful.
inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the
Simmons.
screen, and then gets the basket.
Even Simmons can slash, even though he's not a slasher.
And it's Simmons penetrating.
Been able to slash with
And he
him
banks in the
too.
lane.
Indicative of what we've
He's
seen
big, though,
tonight.
too.
One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Parker against Mirotic.
Mirotic.
Over Parker. Mirotic's
the brick.
shot is off.
Come on, man.
Defense
Oh, yeah.
recognizing
I'm the
the
one that's in
situation,
control of it.
right in his
I'm
face
telling them
once
to
he
pay
got
attention, and I'm the one that's got I got control over all 5 players.
The 11-footer. Another one goes in.
We'll take that one too.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll
I
be
was
talking
trying
about
to,
this one, Greg, for a long, long time.
Just trying to dunk, obviously.
White dishes to Simmons.
That's what I mean by they pick and choose on your movement in that type of situation. Like, obviously, I'm trying to contact dunk on that situation, not spot
And he
on.
makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point
Same
play
thing with the
chance here
steal.
for him.
I go by the ball in that
Check out
situation
the handles.
because I have my hand
Had his man
on the
grabbing
joystick.
for air.
For the Jazz.
Well, how was I supposed to
Comes in for
approach
Hill,
the steal
and
in
Hayes
that
up
situation?
for Porter. Jazz have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Here's
Well, you might as
Starks,
well.
and another one falls.
Might as well.
He
What's the
just
record?
notched
110?
92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure.
The record's
even
actually
he
63
can
in real
believe
life.
what's going on right now.
which nobody's beaten in, I guess that's over 20 years. Yeah, it's over 20 years. Because Michael Jordan had 63. But in my game, it's 110. Prodigy Starks. I don't know what year I did that, but one of these playoff years. It wasn't this year. Because I got 108 the last game.
He was ready to go tonight.
Or 106, one of those. I mean, since I got 7 minutes, might as well go for the record, right? In the stream. Yo, come on now. Give me that steal.
White against Starks.
Okay, we'll give it to Simmons. Same result as far as you retard.
That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And he makes the first.
95.
To the line much more here than he was.
This will tie me on the leaderboard.
He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was.
Because literally my name's all written all over that leaderboard. In the points, in the playoffs. That's why I like playing my career. It really is.
He had no answer for that move.
Just it really is that type of crowd like that.
Utah has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Starks.
So you can break these records that nobody's breaking and stuff like that.
First one falls for.
Like this year, I actually beat John Stockton's record, which would put me, as far as seasons, what is it? Seasons assists.
Can't connect from short range. Jazz have gone on a tear here in the fourth.
It put me
on field goal attempts in the quarter.
#1 all time as far as that for the 2023 season. And John Stockton did it like in, I don't know, 90, 94 or something like that. Actually, it might not have been 94. It might have been earlier than that.
Simmons against Simmons.
But it's a big deal when you're, especially when you're a Utah point guard.
Rebound by the Jazz.
You beat the season record, which is that NBA record, but it also puts you in that record for Utah, even though it's not on 2K like that. Like the team records are based on, just based on like game and career type of records, and I ain't touching his career. John Stockton type of person that he's #1 in assists, 15,000 assists, something crazy like that, and he's high in steals too, I think. Oh, they're not gonna let me be great. They took me out.
We've got 108 left in the fourth.
They're not gonna let me break my own record.
That's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready.
Yo, let's go.
For Utah.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but
they about to try to steal it. They're about to try to steal it. L2, L2,
The
L2.
guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage. But this is a great team effort
They try to
by
play me.
everyone.
the one player that really stands out, of course, in this one. It was
Wow, that's crazy. So I can't do a like little reverse backwards layup type of situation. You made me face front him in that situation. I legit could have been up and under like that. Not give it to Jaylen Brown for a block. That's a block. I'll give you that, 2K.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Now he's doing what he can do to dig them out of this hole, but I think he's going to have to turn it up even more.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
In the corner, Harrell with it. Back to Starks. Passes it to Quarterman. Back to Starks. And again.
And this game has his name.
You didn't think I was gonna try to score off of you blocking me back to back? I'm hungry.
NBA champions.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration.
Five-time championship. Prodigy Starks. I've actually gotten 5 with my first installment in 2K17.
They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
With Psycho Insanity.
We have enjoyed our time with you folks.
One with Sacramento
This is Kevin Harlan saying so
2
long.
with the Bulls.
Have a wonderful summer.
No, 3 with the Bulls. 1 with 76ers. Cause I got mad at 2K for my contract. Like they really don't focus on optics of things that actually matter. Like you see what's going on in the league. It's just numbers. That's all I'm saying. Like if like somebody's like be real stuff, somebody's playing at a high level like Prodigy Starks or just what Stack Montana's got, Cam Baker or Chris Move. I know Chris Move. Chris Move has only played like 1 season. But I'm just saying like YG the Beast, all these guys like that. If they're playing a high level and that contract comes up, the contract should dictate closer to Steph Curry and not just a run-of-the-mill contract. Just saying. It doesn't go down like that. I mean, it hasn't happened, but I mean, still. Gotta give us the benefit of the doubt on that. So in 17, I got mad about that and traded myself. Didn't change the contract, obviously, but got new change of pace and went somewhere else. $62,000. Dang, I'm almost back up to 100,000 VC after spending all that on my rebirth. Actually, I still had 100,000 left of my rebirth. I just bought some extra stuff for gear and. I mean, it's almost time for 2K20. What's the point of holding on to that VC like that at that point? You might as well spend it on something. Now, if they let you transfer it, which they're not gonna let you do, it would be nice though, because I could build up to about 250 VC. In the meantime, transfer it to 2K20 and put it on my new player. Save me $50. Honestly, Shake had a really good idea. Mark it down to $25 to upgrade your player to to 85. Like you realize, the community has a lot of adults in it, but you still got a lot of kids that are not going to get in until December. Because that's how it goes when you play video games as a kid. You don't get 2K till December. Some of us got it on time. I never got games early. That's the reason why I try to get games early. That's the reason why I try to get games on their release date. Well, most of the time, kids gotta wait till December. That's why you see a flood of Browns during Christmas break, winter break, whatever you want to call it. So I said I was gonna look at the playoff tree right quick. $25. Shoot, a teenager can save a $25 VC to upgrade their player to 85. Because most of these guys, especially the younger guys, they don't play my career like that. They want to play party. So give them incentives to do that. That's multiple archetypes. Because it took me a while. I had to build up this guy first. Get him the tats, all the cosmetic stuff I wanted to get, and then start working on other archetypes. I got 7 of my own, but most people don't have it. That's the only reason why I have that many, because I built up VC. And none of those guys are created like this one. This one got tats, hats, all that type of stuff. The other ones, they got bare minimum. They got their whatever they need to wear in the NBA, because they got some of them got contracts and stuff like that. But other than that, no. We had to play Denver. We mollywopped Denver. There was no struggle. What happened was the first game with Denver was Jamal Murray was on me. And anytime you have Jamal Murray or Gary Harris or just any type of player that's that 6'4", 6'5" guard, it makes it a little bit harder for you to get by them on that stuff. I mean, that's even in real life. It's harder to go by bigger guards. And Jamal Murray got injured. He was out for the series. After that happened, because they're not putting Gary on me. They're going to keep Gary at the 2. They had some backup. I can't remember his name right now. and it's a wrap. I can do whatever I wanted to. So now we molly. The first game was hard, and we still probably. It's one of those when it was the beginning of the game was hard, and then we got to the end. Well, here's your MVP. 82 games, 66.4, 4.2 rebounds, 15.5. I really wish I can get my rebounds up, but this ain't 2K18 or 2K19. I mean 17 when my point guard was 6'7" and slow on the part. That's why my guy's not ever gonna be 6'7" again until they can give you more balance on your player. They don't want to go back to 16. Apparently 16 had the demigods and whatever. If you can't play the game, it's not gonna matter. Somebody's gonna. If you're going to be somebody like Agent who can play the game, or iPod, or Shakedown, some of these other YouTubers that consistently play Park and can play the game, it's not gonna matter what kind of type you have on there. I mean, they might lose a few to you, but I mean, if they're better than you, they're gonna beat you. That's what 2K has to realize. Rookie of the year. Man, Warriors. I think we lost to the Warriors one time. 78 games, 12.8, 6.6 rebounds, 2.6 assists. Obama 6 man of the year. Proud of that. I was trying to get him the ball. As much as I could. 9.4 points, 9.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists. Defensive player of the year, back-to-back defensive player of the year, 3-time defensive player of the year, just back-to-back this year. Got it my rookie year too. 82 games, 4.7 steals, broke that record, my own record. That's crazy. 4.2 rebounds, 1.5 blocks. That's one thing I've been able to do. I think that just comes down to you learning that skills. Being at the right, I mean, it's guard on guard blocks most of the time. Every now and then I'll get a big. The last big I got was Morris. He plays like the 3 and the 4. Marcus Morris. I caught him slipping. I try to catch them while they're going up on the shot. So I press triangle a little bit early to try to block bigs. Don't get too many of those off of them. It's usually guards on guard. My guy's 6'3". Everybody else in the league 6'3". Especially when you go up against somebody like CP3, he's like 6 feet. You might be able to get 4 or 5 blocks on him that night in a good night. So, De'Aaron Fox, most improved player, 81 games, 21.2 points, 3.4 rebounds, 9.4 assists. Man, he's balling. The Fox. Quinn Snyder, shoot, back. Sorry, 4-time coach of the year, Quinn Snyder, 75 wins, 7 losses. So we relapsed from last year. We had 6 more losses this year. You know, 2K's always gonna find a way to cheese certain games. It was an OKC game. I could do nothing. Still dropped about 50, 60 probably in that game. Could do nothing. Just go win it. That's how it goes sometimes. First in the West, first in the Northwest division. All NBA team, Prodigy, Curry, Giannis, AD, and Cat. Teams, second all second team. Marcus Young, the Brody, the King, auto-generated player. He's a rookie of the year though. I don't know, the year after me or 2 years after me. Matthew Bull, Joel Embiid. The process. Yeah. All NBA third team, James Harden, Trae Young, KD, Miles Bridges, and DeAndre Ayton. Face a Puma. Not really, but is one of the Puma guys. All defense first team. Prodigy Starks, Corey Harris, AD, Kawhi. That's tough. You got 2 auto-generated players that really are good two-way players. With me, Prodigy Starks, Corey Harris. Then you got Kawhi at the wing, AD at the 4, and Rudy Gobert. You might score 60 that night. that squad. Second team all defense. DeAndre Murray, Marcus Young, Greek. That's tough. Jaren Jackson and Joel Embiid. You got three young killers on the wing and the back court. I mean the front court. And then you got DeAndre Murray's long. I'm putting him at 2. Not putting him at 1. Marcus Young is 6'5" and plays the point guard. I'm putting both. As a matter of fact, I can mix and match now. But DeAndre Murray's long, so I mean, whatever. Rookie first team, Desmond Carl, Orlando Ellis, all the general players, that don't matter. Finals MVP, 4 games, 87.7, 4 rebounds, 10.5 assists. Sheesh. NBA champions first. Another successful season 5. Honestly, the goal was just to get to 95. I got my goal for 2K19 done, basically. I should start just streaming part games. Maybe get my followers up more. I love playing my career. I can't help it. I just wish it had better stories, stuff like that. Like, I wish it's not really even about the stories. It's about just having consistent continuation, meaning that whatever that person is doing, it should be commentated about, or the game should realize what's going on. Maybe they will do that in the next generation, where they actually have the technology for the game to act like they know that's what you're doing from a game-to-game basis. I'm gonna go ahead and go look at free agency right quick. Well, not free agency, but my team. To see what happened in free agency. Well, starting lineup is the same, of course. Obama's still here. Michael Porter Jr. still here because we locked him up last year. They apparently locked up Hayes. Yeah, 3-year deal, 13.62. I'm gonna go to the. Not bad, especially in the cap. Like we're over the cap, way over the cap with the players I have acquired over the years. They re-signed Chow, or whatever his name is, Brock. No, they couldn't have re-signed him. Whatever. Caldwell, because I think he had a team. They signed him. I know for a fact they signed DeLong, right? They were certain people they weren't going to be able to keep. I couldn't get anybody in free agency. All the guys I went in free agency with extended their contracts. I was really trying to help them out. I tried to pick up Corey Harris and Marcus Young, but they wanted to stay in. One wanted to stay in La La Land, one wanted to stay in San Antonio. So more power to you. Like, you'll still be a top tier player, but you won't be like me. This is contract year. Where's the Orange Awards? Five-time MVP, 5-time champion, 5-time All-Star, 5-time All-First Team, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Even when I don't give Defensive Player of the Year, all defense, first team all defense, 5 times. Rookie of the Year, first team all rookie. But this is the end of my broadcast. AyoKid2306 is the channel. Like, share, subscribe.